Welcome everybody again to another episode of the established 1982 podcast, the geek culture podcast hosted by responsibly irresponsible adults that have loved video games, comic books, movies, and TV ever since 1982. And I am your boy Wally Analog. And of course, I am here with the gatekeeper of civility, the Rolls Royce. I can't call you elite when you told me to drop that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we have the pleasure of being joined again by my homie. It just so happens to be a shinobi. It is the Cerebral Ninja. He's here once again with us, and today we are going to kind of, I don't want to say rehash the topic we talked about. It's a topic we have talked about, but we kind of want to come at it from a different angle in light of recent events. The action movie. It's been a long debated topic here on the podcast. I have been accused of being a hater of action movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater of action movies. I just hate bad ones, and so many of them are bad. And so they just seem to be action for action's sake a lot of times.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why it's called the action movie.
Yes, but you can't tell a story. If you're going to give me action, just make me a 15-minute movie and throw that thing on YouTube. I don't want 2 hours of bad story just so I can see people kick and punch and shoot. You see what I'm saying? Just go and give me 15 minutes. Don't waste 2 hours of my time with senseless action. You see what I'm saying?
You're already getting into the conversation. I got responses.
All right. Okay. But what sparked this conversation was the recent release of the movie Kate, Netflix original. Mm-hmm. And that stuff don't pop up on my Netflix because you know how Netflix does.
Algorithm.
Right, it skips, it passes. It's like, oh, he don't want to see this. Here go this documentary on CRISPR and gene editing. Yeah. That stuff pops up on my stuff.
Right.
So I didn't know about Kate. I'm thinking, what is this? I'm thinking Kate plus 8. I'm like, she got something else? Is she out here? She out here killing? I thought you were literally talking about her and she in a movie, and I don't know. Anyway, I was like, Kate, this sounds like some stuff that the ninja can't stand. It sounds real emo, and this is us-ish. And what is this movie? It comes to find out it is the quintessential action movie. So the ninja get out on the text chain. Was like, yeah, this Kate. This Kate, y'all. And so, of course, I was like, what is Kate? So I went out to Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, oh, Kate. Oh, this some boo-boo. It came back 40%.
Well, that was me, by the way.
Oh, that was you that put that out there. Okay, that wasn't, okay, my bad. It was one of y'all. So
Rowls started it, and then I saw it a couple days later.
You co-signed on it.
Yes.
Okay. So
I
that
paused the movie at the 28-minute mark and said, this is
right.
Like this is.
I had to put it. I never do that. I'll watch a movie, but like as I was watching, I was like, "Hey, don't run."
Yeah.
Yes,
run,
that's what it was. My bad. So, right. It was the gatekeeper.
It was
run,
the same
don't walk
scene.
to Kate.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because we
y'all
have
got the same thing.
I'm
y'all
guessing
on the same
it was
wavelength.
the tea house scene for you as well, or whatever. Is
Correct.
that what made you stop? Yeah,
It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I was just tripping that nobody had a gun, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have thought the Yakuza, somebody would have had a gun in there, but because they control everything, right? Like they control it.
Well, let's explain what Kate is.
Anyway, Kate Kate is, and we'll explain. Kate is 40% on Rotten Tomatoes critics and 55 fans.
You just led with that. Huh? Okay.
Rotten, but that was the story I can really tell.
Okay.
So
all right.
This is what I sent back to. I sent the screenshot of that back to the group. I'm like, yeah, no. Like I'm gonna go pass on this.
Right.
So, but the foundation of this conversation was or is, how is it that so many people, and again, Rotten Tomatoes, you can take that stuff with a grain of salt, but a lot of usually there's a disparity. There's this wide range, right? Like fans hate it to the tune of 90, and critics, they love it to the tune of 90, and critics hate it to the tune of 30. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's usually that, and then I just be like, oh, okay, well, whatever. But critics and fans alike both hated this, and the two people I know that scrutinize and are more knowledgeable about action movies than anybody else I know loved it. So I was like, okay, what's the problem here? What is the issue? I had a conversation subsequently with the gatekeeper, and as he always does, he's very thoughtful in a conversation and persuasive. So much so that I decided to to do the unthinkable and watch this stuff. I was like, all right, let me watch this damn.
To be honest with you, I was scared to persuade you to watch it because you.
Yeah, because you know I don't care, man. I man.
You're a tough cookie to crack, man, on the movies.
But I sat down and watched the cake. Now the tea house, I got to the tea house part, and I was like, dang, she is putting in some work in here. I'm talking about folks are getting served, but I was like, where all the guns at? why is she the only one
thinking
in here
too
with
hard,
a gun?
man.
I know I was, and I stopped the movie, but it was dope. It was
but you stopped and did what?
I picked it up. I think I went to play some Xbox.
You take a break. Yeah.
Okay. Took a little break. But I say all that to say, I finished the movie and I was not disappointed.
I'm proud of you.
Now there was some things
because you have stopped.
Oh man,
you stopped in the middle of John Wick.
No, I'm not revisited. I'm not revisited,
and I don't understand.
I
don't understand. Yeah, but we got to get into that too.
Well, I told you why I stopped. But
you're thinking too hard.
No, I'm not.
You're
really.
going to the well, thinking it's going to be this Oscar-winning story.
If you got the boogeyman in dead to rights in a chair, tied up, your whole Russian organization is afraid of this dude, and you walk off and let him go after this long dialogue. Ridiculous. Put a bullet in that dude's head and keep it moving.
Then it's the end of the movie.
Then you write a different scene.
Okay,
that's what you do.
Okay.
Don't capture them. Don't do that.
Okay, all right.
But anyway, next. Now, we're not talking about John Wick because I am the outlier in the world.
But you just wrote the whole movie off. Just didn't even finish.
No, I did not finish.
You just stopped. Right
I stopped it there.
Okay,
I don't know what happened.
I'll leave that and we'll put a pin in that one. All right.
But I finished Kate.
This is what we're dealing with. Yes. Which is odd.
Yeah, because nobody caught Kate because Kate was dope.
Right.
And she was like, "No, I ain't going out like that.
Right.
You poison me, I'm coming after you.
Correct.
I'm killing everybody before I die."
Correct.
And she pretty much killed everybody before. But yes, I wanted to know, what is it? How can you be rated so low? And I'm asking this because I trust and value you guys' opinion on action movies. You know, even just because I don't like them don't mean I don't appreciate you guys' wisdom and your reasoning behind watching and enjoying them as you do. Like I said, I was telling Rowls the other day, I'm like, man, you guys can tell when they cutting and pasting in the fight scene. I look at the fight scene, I don't see nothing. Y'all can see, look what they did there. Look what they did there. Right. I'm like, what they do? Yeah. What are they doing?
Right.
But you've seen so many of them that you know what to look for, and I don't.
By like directors or fight choreographers.
And
yes.
Yeah, and so that's why y'all should always take what I say with a grain of salt, y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't y'all kind of shake your heads at me, but it's because a lot of times it's just ignorance. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So what is it? Why do so many people hate this movie that you guys love? What is it about the action movie that people need to look for?
I have a take, but I'll let you go, Hattori.
So, are they not looking?
All right, so I saw that review and I responded when that picture came through. Okay, either this thing goes off a cliff or something's wrong. Like, because what I've seen so far is exceptional, and it continued to be. So at that point, I finished the movie. I was like, yeah, I don't know what movie these idiots saw, but I thought it was fantastic.
I even disagreed.
Right. So I went on to the. I ignored the critic reviews because, quite frankly, critics.
Yeah, they're paid to do a job, and they don't do it very well. For them to review
an action movie is just ridiculous because they're not gonna like it. I mean, the action movies generally follow a certain type of formula. They have a certain quality of storytelling, which is different. They gotta
keep their critic cred up.
Yeah. So like them, I skipped. The audience reviews that I read that were negative, they consistently just cited that it was basically it's a retread of John Wick, it's a retread of Crank, it's a retread of La Femme Nikita, and they're correct. They're correct. I mean, it's a redo of it's a movie you've seen a million. If you are an action movie fan, it's a movie you've seen a million times before. Assassin on one last job because they're going to retire, or Assassin was supposed to do a hit and they didn't because it was a kid, and so now they become the target, and blah, blah, blah. There's a variation on a theme that you've seen 90,000 times, and my response to that is, so what? Because that's just a setup to get me to
the stuff you came to see.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
So the expectations are just wrong, I guess. For me, when I'm going to see an action movie, I'm like, okay, give me the barest of premises. They killed my dog. I was retired. I'm coming out of retirement to kill everyone that killed my dog.
That's correct.
Go.
Right.
All right. What I'm there for in an action movie is the competency of the fight choreography, the staging, the directing, the stunt performances, all that stuff. How well, at least since 99 with The Matrix, how well did they train the actors? Because before I didn't mind, unless you're watching a Hong Kong action movie with like Chow Yun-fat and somebody like that, I didn't mind the actor not being able to do the stuff so well because this was not expected.
Right.
But now and what puts this movie into the stratosphere is either they got a stunt performer that is, cloned her, or Mary Elizabeth Winstead put in ungodly amounts of work to get the fight choreography down, to get the gun stuff down, to get all of this stuff down. I mean, the action is exceptional. I loved it. Mm-hmm. So anyway, just a long-winded way of saying that, the negative reviews that I kept seeing, they were all story issues. And it's
see,
like,
that's what is stupid.
Yeah.
I thought the storyline was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing. The whole setup was amazing. Yeah. Right. Betrayal on both sides of you don't know who the enemy is. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's betraying everybody, and it's like the last people. Like, well, what story are y'all looking at? Like,
again,
what do they want them to?
Watching basically every action movie, I've seen a flavor of this about 10 times before. Yes. I don't care. That's not a problem to me, and that was apparently a really big problem to the Rotten Tomatoes reviewers, is that they've seen this before.
These are the same people that go probably running to see Fast and Furious.
Right.
Exactly.
Or, any Marvel movie. I mean, there's a basic formula.
And you got to put it in perspective. My take on it is, I think if Kate was promoted well, like got the same like promotion budget as Marvel and all these other the bigger movies or whatever, you're gonna see a bigger sampling of people reviewing the movie. First off, but because it's on Netflix and they just randomly just puts it out on a Friday night,
it was a real quiet roll. And I didn't know anything about Kate until y'all was talking about it.
And like what Hattori was saying, like my take on it is you have buckets of people that are like jumping in on the reviews. You might have what I was mentioning in the text. You have a slither, and I'm saying a small slither, of guys that just can't seem to stand a female lead in any movie. You got that slither of nastiness there. Then you have the critics that they don't want to admit to you that, hey, I like this stuff. I'm gonna try to poke holes in it, and some of the reviewers that are like, I don't like this movie because of yada yada yada. It's like, but why are we putting that standard on an action movie, right? So and then you just have pockets of people that are like, well, it's derivative, and it's like, I mean,
everything is.
Well, Fem Nikita was derivative, or something.
Right?
Like,
I mean,
like,
what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Like every so often you get a Matrix.
Yeah.
You get the professional.
Yeah, you ain't get that.
Those are rare.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You get a hard boil or a killer. That's why they're,
So, man. So you mentioned the critic part of it.
Shang-Chi would be derivative. I
get the fan part of it. Fans gonna do what they do.
Fickle.
Now, critics though, obviously many are paid to do a job. Now, when we were growing up, critics and they still may have to do that. May have to watch every movie. I'm of the mind that you need to be in your lane, right? In your genre of, I would say, expertise. Like, I'm not going to ask the ninja, man, sit on down and watch this on Golden Pond. And
right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a disaster.
He's already, but it could be Oscar winning, though.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
By those standards. You know what I mean? I'm of the mind that you need to get those who are well versed in all things in a particular genre to have them review that movie. So, bring in the ninja and the gatekeeper for these action movies.
But
yes, that literally just happened. Like,
do not ask me to do it.
Most of the people that are watching these Marvel movies have no clue who the characters are. Like,
don't ask them.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Don't ask them.
yeah.
They don't even.
They don't care. They probably never read a comic. They don't care.
I can't imagine an action movie fan watching this movie and not liking it, but somebody stumbling in off the street that just likes movies in general, is not particularly a fan of action movies. Yeah, then they might go, well, that's I don't know.
And there's subgenres too. Like there's guys that like, well, I'm only gonna watch Zero Dark 30 and the
that
military kind of movie.
Yeah, that's and that's fine.
Hattori and I like all the action movies. Like
right.
It can be it can range from big budget to Mission Impossible to like Super Cop to Hard Boiled to like
Super Cop dope.
Right.
but even with subgenres, man, with the internet and the ability to
that's the problem.
You can but you can find hundreds of people for any genre and subgenre to review these, that would do it for a little paper,
Right.
find the right people. Don't let any and everybody review these movies.
But that's what I'm saying as well. Like
ask the ninja to review an episode of This Is Us.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, sorry, that's what I was wanting to say a minute ago. Yeah, it's like my family, we all went to see this August Wilson play Jitney. Wonderful, delightful performances. Like seriously, these folks are legit. That company, that local theater company here that put that on. Mm-hmm. Great performance. Wonderful story. Set in the 70s. Black struggle in Philadelphia, right. And at the time, yada yada, a whole thing.
It's not for you.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
Even if it's good, you're gonna be I yawn.
It is undoubtedly good, and I can see it and understand what people would enjoy, and the stories, and the struggle, and the performances, and the realism.
Right, you appreciate the expertise and the work they put in and all of that, but not for you.
Somebody gonna fight.
2 hours.
Can some zombies come out?
Train of
aliens, some robots, something like people struggling with life for 2 hours. That's not for me. I don't care how good it is. That's correct for me.
If
I can't get a dragon, if we can't have a martial arts fight or a shootout at least at the minimum,
right?
I can't. So yeah, I would be the absolute last person in the world that you would want.
It's almost like what the attorneys do, the voir dire, or I can't never say it, voir dire or whatever it is. The session they do when they select the jury.
Yes,
right.
They go through and they ask these questions to determine, okay, is this the type of person I want on this jury?
Right.
You got to weed the people out that are not going to be. Objective and trial and all. You can't have somebody out here reviewing, Superman and they want to see, La La Land or whatever. They don't want to see that.
Yeah.
They don't want to see Man of Steel. They want to see La La Land.
Right.
I don't want, I want to see In the Heights.
Yes.
So I think you have to place the right people in the right position.
Right.
You just do.
And there again, I don't want to like. I mean, this is less about action movies, more about. But more about the reviewing process at this point.
Yes.
I mean, with critics, it's like. I think I get irritated at certain critics where they just bring a standard to the act, like change your barometer.
That's correct.
When you're reviewing an action movie.
Yeah, you've told me that 1,000 times.
Right.
When I've realized that, I'm not the right dude to talk about this.
Like I was saying, like you were bringing up, because we kind of got into it about like, well, you watch Fast and the Furious. It's like, but I go to Fast and the Furious knowing it's stupid.
And that was the question. Right. I'm glad you brought that up.
Right.
Now, that was the question. Okay, so does it excuse the fact that it's okay that it's a bad movie just because they admit that it's dumb? Like for people that are responsible for they're in on a joke, right? Let's just say Fast and Furious, they know they movies are dumb. They know they stupid.
Yeah.
And I've had friends of mine, not just y'all, just friends that love the genre and say, hey man, I know it's dumb, it's foolish, but hey, it's my guilty pleasure. It's the admittance of the fact that it's stupid make it okay? Because to me it don't. It's still dumb, and the fact that I know it's ridiculous and I go in respecting ridiculous does not excuse ridiculous. For me, like you're not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that a certain amount of, and I think lampshading is what they call it. That's the industry term. It's like you're hanging a lampshade on it and calling this thing out. To me, I think that really does go a long way. I mean,
it apparently does.
The plot
it helps
point,
people justify going to these movies.
Yeah. The plot point in that Fast and Furious of Tyrese literally beginning to consider whether or not they're metahumans because of the nonsense they have survived over the years.
They're calling it out. It's like
they're calling it out
joke.
like this is ridiculous. Like, did you all see what just happened?
Right.
I don't have a scratch. This is ridiculous. I don't think I can die.
Right.
Like that's a genuine plot point in the movie.
Right.
That goes a long way. Like, okay, at least they acknowledge how absurd this stuff is. Like the characters themselves even see like this isn't right. It goes a long way to me. Like
we're in space with a Fiesta. Like what? With rockets strapped on the back of it. Like
I saw that scene. I was like, look at this, man. They crashed into a satellite.
Terrific.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But anyway, let's.
It ain't.
No. No, that's where I checked out. I checked out there.
All it needed was the rock is what hurt. The rock mission is what hurt the movie to me. But the stuff that happened in the movie.
Now, can we pivot on that?
Yes.
Do actors make action movies for y'all?
Absolutely.
Like okay, so what if the what if the action? What if the choreography is great, the direction is great, the cinematography is great, but you don't like the actor? If you don't like the actor, but everything else is great.
I mean, I think that really hurts it. I think
really?
It really hurts.
Even if you've come to see action and you don't care about a story, as long as it's good enough.
I'm trying to think of an example like that, though.
So, like if Cat Williams started doing martial arts.
Yeah, that's
like
a tough
sell.
That's really hard. Yeah, that's a tough sell, man.
But
I'm trying to. I'm being absurd.
That's a great example, though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to clown him, but it's like okay, if you like if you look at Kate, right? It's
either you was big and then you got small, or you was small and then you got big. Either way, all right. Go ahead.
Either way, whoa. So, all right. So, okay, The Rock is gone now. From
really sucks.
No Paul Walker.
Yeah.
No Rock.
Yeah, that's hard.
Are you going to see Fast 10 your seatbelt?
Still going, but again, like this one, I would put this one at the bottom of the modern ones.
You're still going though? I thought
I'm still going. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still going.
But Vin Diesel? That's your classic example of an action movie with an awful action.
Movie.
And you still go so
popcorn. Yeah.
So you will go if Cat Williams start fighting if the action's good enough. Yes, you will. Because if you'll see Vin Diesel, you'll see Cat Williams.
Let's give an
example. At least Cat Williams make you laugh.
Yeah. It might be a bad example, but the movie Drive, not the one with Ryan Gosling. There's a movie with Kadeem Hardison and
our man, I'm blanking on his name.
Oh wow, that's bad. That's
really unfortunate.
Mark Dacascos.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. It was cheesy.
Corny.
It's all get out. It was
corny.
Yeah, but the choreography, the fights were great.
Okay.
And it made you like they had like a comic relief in there, like one of the and he made you laugh every single time he was in the scene.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, so like that's where the entertainment comes in. Like we're not Drive. The story is like paper thin. Like
okay.
I mean, you can drive, a truck through the plot, but
the plot serves as a collection. The plot serves to string along
action
to the next collection of action sequences, and for you to like a character enough to care about whether or not they, because that's important too. I think if I don't care about the characters at all, I hate the characters, and that sucks something out of it. So, for somebody to get really wronged, and like, yeah, man, I'm gonna root for them to, or you know what I mean, like you like the character and they're whatever, and then you're rooting for them to make it. That's important as well, but really, it's just like, I don't know. Well, this is a good example for you because you don't eat sauce, but like, nuggets are just, they're a vessel to whatever sauce you're dunking them in, to me anyway.
No, I don't like sauce, man.
Yeah, y'all don't like sauce either. Good grief. See, that's so weird to me. Yeah, but like, so that's why it's like, that's why I see action movie, the story in action movie, like it's just a vessel to get me to the next action sequence.
Right.
It's really, I'm not there for the story. Although, again, when you get that once in a lifetime movie like a Matrix, where the story is exceptional,
yes,
the story is as good as the action,
right, and that's what makes it the classic that you scared that they don't mess up in December.
And they mix genres too.
2021.
There's sci-fi.
Yeah.
You have people that are just sci-fi heads that would never even touch a martial arts movie.
No.
And they merged the two.
They did.
Yeah,
It
they
was,
basically
in a
made
beautiful
all.
way.
it
all
was
of the
revolutionary.
elements.
It was
Right.
revolutionary.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gunplay, kung fu,
nuts.
sci-fi, great story. Yeah, it was once in a lifetime.
I'll take it a step
Simulated environment.
I'll take it a step further. Matrix brought the Asian tradition of the actors actually training
stuff,
and doing stuff, like actually,
Yep.
actually doing the stunts.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Keanu hasn't left Keanu. He's like, I'm doing John Wick and I'm doing all this.
Yeah,
Like
I'm going to do everything.
I'm going to train.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the gunplay. There's not going to be cutting.
But that's somebody that knows that his audience appreciates him. And he appreciates his audience, right? Because for real though, I mean,
he does so many different movies. He does all I don't know.
But at the end of the day,
I think he knows his market. Yes,
right, because his fans appreciate that about him. He wants to, and it doesn't hurt to enjoy it. I mean, but that's hard work at the end of the day, whether you enjoy it or not. It's still hard work, and to put that in, it just enhances. Everything as far as the viewing experience is concerned.
I mean, there's going to be a fourth John Wick movie.
I don't see why he couldn't. I mean, he might get to 10 if he
Exactly.
seriously. Like there are not many movies that
each
get to
one
10.
gets better.
Because they keep on.
And the director moved on and did Atomic Blonde, which was excellent.
Great. Yep.
Now see, what was the story behind that as far as the reception? I'm talking about the reception of it.
I think
because I was I'm blanking on.
that.
I feel like I don't know that it did as well as they thought, and it looked phenomenal from what I saw on like trailers and presentation and stuff like that.
But again, I'm going to say this:
people don't want to see these women, man. Is that what it is?
No,
I don't think so.
No. I don't think it's that.
I'm gonna say, y'all, come on now.
Hattori and I will walk into an action movie, and we're the only two people in the theater, or it's not packed to the gills.
Right. They just action movies. It's a more limited audience, And Atomic Blonde, 79% critic, 64% audience. So
okay.
I think the audience just got bored with the somewhat complex
two over the
nature
head.
of the skip.
The spy,
right.
History.
When y'all gonna fight?
Because it was right as the
Berlin
Wall was falling. Yeah, that's what it was set.
It was set during that time. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Don't want no history lesson.
Right.
Fight.
But that movie, that had probably the greatest.
There's 10 minutes.
What's that one shot in there.
10-minute one take.
Yeah.
This is before Daredevil.
I was gonna say that's like the Daredevil hallway scene.
Yeah, but it's like
It's 10. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's over multiple floors,
right?
And then it's in the car.
Yes,
they take the street in the cars and everything. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was wild. So that was a good one.
Right. Yeah.
2 people in the theater. Huh? So what do you?
Well, I'm making it like.
Well, yeah, that's hyperbole.
But we're not. There's not like a line. Right. Like the Marvel movies and.
So
to be honest with you, I think it's gonna sound very elitist.
Okay, well, come on with it.
The general movie population are casual viewers. Wow, the trailer made me go, but it's not.
But that's who they're catering to, right? You don't make money off hardcore. You make money off casuals.
Correct.
So,
and then the hardcore people,
they got a genre specific kind of thing, right? Like, so you don't think action movies appeal to the casual? I mean, if it's not packed,
They do.
So what do you attribute that to? What do you attribute to empty? You know what I'm saying? Empty theaters. Like, if they're catering to the casual and the casual's not coming, like what?
I don't know, because I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like action movies are a big. And when I say action movies, I mean like the shoot 'em up kind of action thing. It doesn't seem to be.
There has to be a big. Here it is. It has to be a big star attached to
Yeah.
it, like a Tom Cruise.
That's correct.
Or a Schwarzenegger.
That's
or
correct.
Stallone. We're still
Back in the
There's.
I think that's
I
it.
think the general population is still on that 80s like. You
we
say
need
a
to
name.
we need to see who. Okay,
Right.
So there aren't a whole lot of them guys out here right now. That's why you still see the
You get a
OGs
guy-
still doing it, right? Like you still see Tom Cruise out here doing it.
Right.
Right. He's
He's
probably
the only one doing
left.
it.
Yes.
Well, your boy Keanu, you count him right with the Wick movies,
True,
you count
because he
him.
did Matrix and then he, Point Break.
but that's
and-
it.
Yeah,
right?
Matrix
Like,
was
after-
kind of the thing that kind of propelled him into that action.
So you need to have a dude right now that is because Will Smith was it for a minute, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah, and I don't know if people just got tired, maybe.
He probably got tired. But I don't know how you get tired of making $30 million a movie, but
And they're really, and there's like there are so many different sub genres because action is like too broad of a. When I say action, I'm thinking of like this specific
Yes.
kind of thing that like we do because like something like a Wild Wild West or a
Yeah, that's
man.
considered an
whatever,
action
that's
movie.
an act,
It's
yeah,
terrible.
right. So it's like because it's just like chases and
so what would you
fighting
call
and-
what would you call your type
The
of
kinda-
action movie? I mean, because you want to fight.
Yeah, shoot 'em up, murder kind, basically R-rated. It needs to
Die
be
Hard.
Oh, yeah, classic.
something like that. Yeah,
Right.
so like it's like a subset of the action movie because like the things that Rock makes are action movies, but they're terrible. Like the skyscraper thing and the boat movie and like all those are action. They're like action, but they're like
So you
romp,
didn't
like
like
family
you didn't
romp
like
action.
Speed.
I did like
Speed.
Speed.
Speed
Speed was
great.
dope.
I did
Yeah.
like Speed,
Yeah.
but that's a different kind of
Yes.
like that's a different kind of
but that's
thing.
not shoot 'em up though.
Right.
That's not fighting.
So I don't even know what you even call it. Like shoot 'em up, I guess. Like I don't even know what you even call the subset
Shoot 'em up action fight.
where it's where it's like I'm struggling to even classify that. But yeah, it's totally different from the like I said, this was this boat movie that The Rock just did. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Like, that's-
The Rock don't move me at
there's
all.
lots of no.
Not at
I
all.
watch Fast and Furious movies that he's in. That's it. His movies are terrible. So,
Yeah, they look great, but the kids love it. Like
And
you
let's
said, the
let's make this
family-friendly
clear
stuff.
too. We're past the point where if the studio's like, we want to reach out to those we want to really tap into the hardcore fan, and we're gonna show Clive Owen doing double guns and doing all that stuff. We showed up to it, but we're like, man, this is trash. Like, just shoot him up. He was eating carrots. And,
What?
Oh, that was terrible.
That was
talking
That's-
about?
It was a
What are you
movie
eating
called
carrot-
Shoot 'Em Up.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
It was a movie called Shoot 'Em
Oh,
Up.
it's literally called Shoot 'em up.
And
I thought
Clive
you were
Owen,
being
he's-
funny.
he was an Olympic.
Poster, yes.
Yeah, he was like an Olympic sharpshooter, something or another.
Right.
But, hitman. I
Ski
don't know.
shoot 'em.
But whatever. But yeah, and it had double guns and sliding, and it was awful. It was absolutely terrible.
it was
And they call
literally-
themselves catering to you.
I
as,
think
as
I was like, either this movie is going to be
the worst
bonkers
ever,
or it's going to be the
And
worst
it was
ever. And it was the
terrible.
worst ever.
It was terrible.
He ate carrots to
Yeah, he
keep
did.
his eyesight sharp.
Oh,
it was
because that's what they tell you. You know,
yeah.
if you eat carrots, that is so corny,
Awful.
bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not an instant thing.
You don't beta carotene your way out of here, man. Like,
Awful. Real terrible.
Shoot 'em up. The name should have said everything you needed to know.
Should have.
right. And we've seen, and here's the thing, we've sent, and that was the other thing I was trying to tell you. Hittori and I have sampled every single.
I know, you
movie.
told me. I know.
We've seen horrible movies.
I know.
And we're
The odds say that you're going to see 90% of them
Yeah.
will be bad.
John Woo made
the
one.
odds say
John Woo
90%
made one.
will be bad. So that is amazing to me that you all are that dedicated because you know 90% of these movies are going to suck. 9 out of 10 of them.
Right. I think it's just love of the genre. I
Yes.
think it's like we'll give certain passes of things, but don't insult our intelligence on this.
No. So So, are there steps that you will take to ensure, not ensure, but to increase the chances that you will enjoy this movie? Like, will you look at the director?
Yes.
Will you look at who's responsible
Correct.
for the stunt?
That will bring me to the
choreography?
well.
Will you look at the writer?
Yes.
Now, I
Wu
gave
Ping-
you
Wu
three
Ping
examples of people you look for.
Right.
If you know all three of them to be trash, are you still going?
No.
Okay, you're not. So you don't just see action movies just because they action movies and the cover got two dudes. I mean, a dude with two guns on.
No, I will
know y'all like
say
the good two
at
guns.
home, like on Netflix or whatever, there are certain things that I will just start up sight unseen because of a certain thing.
Right.
Like my thing, I really enjoy the like the female hitman, female assassin
Yes.
thing.
Genre. Yes.
I watch all of them.
Right.
I watch all of them.
They crank 'em
Netflix has
out.
been on a tear lately, yeah. Because Ava with Jessica Chastain came out. I liked that one.
That
a
one was
lot.
decent.
Um,
Anna, I didn't like. That came out in the theaters.
I liked
You
liked Anna. Yeah, I liked Anna. That one was good. That one was it Luc Besson do that one?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Or it was related to
Yeah.
Luc Besson.
So that was legit.
Luc
and-
Besson was responsible for The Professional, Lakim.
Lakim Nikita, yeah.
Lakim Nikita.
Yeah. And so that was his return to the genre. But then like there's a Gunpowder Milkshake one that just came out on Netflix that I did not care for, but the last two sequences
Right.
were really
Really
strong. So like,
But it doesn't classify it as
come out.
Yeah,
You'll be there.
yeah. But no, because quite frankly, the lead, I didn't like her.
See, there's your example.
Her act, and which
Bad
was she's
acting?
Nebula. No, I didn't like her action, her sequences.
Oh. Yes.
But it's got to be the choreographer or something because she's Nebula in the
the
Marvel
MCU.
movie, yeah,
Right.
and like she seemed pretty competent in those. But I mean, maybe that's just full on stunt man because she's buried under so much
Yeah,
makeup that
right, that's
you never
correct.
know. So maybe
And she don't really do no whole lot of fighting
Yeah,
in the
so-
MCU.
But I'm glad you said that. So what makes I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
I'm done.
But what makes Kate special to me is to see Mary Elizabeth Winstead
Doing all that stuff.
doing
Yes.
all the stuff,
Right.
And you can tell she took the John Wick, the Keanu
Yes.
Reeves approach. Like,
The playbook,
no, I'm
she said.
in.
I'm about to do
I'm
it.
doing the fight
Tell me
choreography.
what I need to do.
And because the camera doesn't cut away,
Right.
Like when she first gets into the action and she's distracting the guys, the two guys that are.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Because she threw the bottle,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
threw
Yeah.
the knife, and then
Yeah.
did a kick, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We're gonna watch.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you let me in, I'm in, and then it just kind of goes down from there.
Yeah.
Like then okay, show me what else.
Yeah, it escalates. Yeah, and it escalates.
It
from there.
escalates
Yeah.
from there.
Okay.
Right. That's all it takes for us.
Yeah, same here. I
Right.
mean, it was for this latest one, Kate. Yeah, I mean, what really put it over the top was just her execution of all of the action was just so impeccable. It was just great.
I'll take it a step further. The other thing that I liked about it was, and this is me, the artistic part of my brain. So like now that you've got me here in the room watching the action, now I'm paying attention to lighting.
Yeah,
And
it
like
was nice.
They had anime playing on the
wall, on the building.
You know, the building.
Yes, I saw
using
that, yeah.
elements of Japan to
Yes.
play a character
That's
into the
correct,
movie.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And when I get mad when critics go, yeah, it was just a paper thin story and blah 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 blah, and it's like, no, but this director actually cared. Like
Yeah.
he actually took the time to, show certain moves or
Yes.
or these are actually traditionally, moves in like whatever martial art it is
Yeah.
or whatever. Like that stuff just gets glazed over.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff that we geek out about.
Right.
So
And that was really the heart of my question.
Right.
When we started this whole thing, I was like, okay, what is it?
yeah, if it doesn't
Well, what
interest you,
is it?
you'll never get it.
Right. Like what? Like you got 55 and 40. Tell me what is it?
Right.
And then you're not even close to that. you know, in terms of your appreciation and critique of it. And I knew there had to be something.
Right.
Now, you know, not to say that every review on there is, you know, wrong or whatever, but, you know, there has to be something here.
Right.
If you know, two people I know that have done nothing other than watch action movies for the majority of their adult life. You know what I'm saying? They got, I mean, and I've heard you all have conversations. I mean, you guys put me in the mind of someone who's a music aficionado and can hear different, because some people that really love and appreciate music, they hear stuff that somebody just turned on a track does not hear, right? Like seriously, they don't hear it. It's like they hear, do you hear that right there? That violin. I'm like, what? A flute? What?
Yeah,
I don't hear that.
Or like that Ja Rule song where it just sounds like somebody's just tapping the keyboard. Ding, 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 ding. It's like, wait, what are we doing? Like,
it's like people don't appreciate the brilliance of Timbaland when he put a baby on the track, or crickets in the background, and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, so that's kind of what you guys are to the movie, especially particularly the action movie. And so I'm thinking when I'm looking at the score, like, these dudes, I don't know what, you know. Now when I saw it, I was like, oh, I ain't about to watch this Gate. But then y'all loved it, so I was like, well maybe. But then I'm stupid too. So,
well, that's the thing too.
Look for either. I'm be right here with the rest of these people.
That's the thing too with me and Hattori. Like when we met in college, it was funny because, like I was an RA and there was another RA, and I was like, hey, I got this dude on my floor that likes the same stuff you like, and I couldn't define what I liked. I just knew I liked action movies. I liked True Lies. This stuff. And then when I met Hattori, he was like, man, we started talking, oh, I like True Lies, I like this. Man, have you seen Hard Boiled? What's that? Yeah. And then it's like you watch Hard Boiled and you're like, okay.
It's like the sky, the clouds part. And
and then you just start.
A man said it was top 5. Did you say 10 or 5?
Top 5 action movies.
5?
Yeah. You can't.
Top 5.
Yeah. There's no Matrix if there's no Matrix.
That's correct. Okay. Let's close on this.
Okay.
What's the top 5? Y'all give me y'all top 5.
Okay.
Is that too hard? Do we need to come with a list and just post it on
I can give you knee jerk 5.
Okay, but it won't be. But you'll just kind of just
but it won't be like
no particular order. No particular order.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't got to put it in order. Don't rank them.
Right.
You said Matrix. Hard boiled.
Yeah, Matrix is
hard boiled.
Matrix is hard boiled.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you got 3 more.
I want to put Killer in there, but I want to make room for other stuff. You know? So
you might have to start cutting. You know, well, this cinematography might have been slightly better. The director did more here. You know what I'm saying? In order to slot your stuff properly. I know it's probably unfair to do top 5, but 10 is too much to do right. You know, off the top of your head. So
right, and then there's other like.
Is top 3 easier just for the sake of time? Or was that even harder because you want to squeeze a whole bunch of it?
I mean, I say some slide higher up on the list just because they also have excellent story, performances, other stuff. Like, for example, I would throw a Die Hard in there because the story and the performances and everything is so classic and iconic that it boots it ahead. For me, so there's a lot of them. Again,
it's kind of hard. It's an unfair question.
If we're doing shoot 'em ups, it would be a different list. But if we're saying, you getting into the subgenre stuff now. Right? But just like straight action, though, I think the 2 strongest examples of this, the straight action shoot 'em up type of situation, probably Hard Boiled is probably the best example of that genre. Matrix, though, just for the whole total package, I think.
See, I want to throw anime in there too. That's the other thing.
It's sprawling.
We do live action.
Live action.
Yeah, make it easy because you can do top 5 anime easy. Just do because we making the pool too big.
Hard boiled for sure. Matrix.
T2 is real strong too. But see, I wonder, like, am I going outside of the?
That's action.
It is action.
That's
so
action.
T2. I would put T2 for real.
I think we're gonna have ours going to be really common because it's
So nothing that see and that's the reason I asked, because I was wondering was your 5 going to be comprised of the casual, because the movies you name, with the exception of Hardboiled, I've seen the movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not that dude. Like I've seen T2 and.
Because again, it's the story and performances are so exceptional, as well as the action is super solid. So it's like
I was
cheating.
interested to see whether or not you would go into your,
like the Raid,
your bag of this is what people don't know about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I would say like
we up
something
on
like
game. You know what I'm saying? That people don't, because you're so into it, you may have some knowledge of some movies out there that people don't have. That they don't know about.
There's
because
lots of
they
those
slide
like
under
that.
the radar, right?
There's lots of those like that, but I wouldn't say top 5 because it's just like, man, there's some great sequences in this, but like the story's completely forgettable.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
in order to make it top 5, it has to hit
the qualities that make it timeless, like these movies that you're naming.
Yeah, it has to hit on more levels than just action.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'd probably throw either the first or second Raid in there somewhere because those are just completely bananas as well. So I don't know. It's hard. I'd probably take some time.
Five is unfair.
Yeah,
it's kind of tough.
Matrix is
make a list and put it on.
Matrix is definitely easy.
Yeah,
and I would, and when I say Matrix, I'll group in some other fight scenes from like 2 and like throw it in there as well, like mix it like a mixtape. But but Hardboiled for sure.
I got to see the baby movie. The baby,
it's great.
It's great. It's excellent.
Saving the baby.
Yeah. Gosh.
Don't stress, man. Don't stress. Like I said, I know.
Fist of Legend.
See, that's a kung fu movie. See, I wouldn't even. Yeah,
right. But that's action, though. It's action.
Oh, see, well, no,
that's action, right?
Yeah, and in that case, I
mean, what would you call that? Kung fu is not action.
A martial arts movie.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, I got
I was thinking like shooting and
shooting. Okay, in terms of shooting,
it got complicated.
Gunplay.
It's got
it would be. It's impossible.
Yeah.
I would have to break it out. Okay, give me best fire kung fu.
Right.
Give me best shoot 'em up gunplay.
I got it.
Give me.
I got 3.
Okay, you got 3.
I'm throwing Bad Boys in there, the first one.
Okay.
Because of the relevance.
That's great.
In terms of shoot 'em up.
Oh yeah.
Strong contender.
Yeah. Bad Boys, Matrix, Hardboiled,
Die Hard. No, you said Die Hard.
Yeah. Yeah, Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard's on my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4. That's 4. I got one more. And like I say, you can readjust. I mean, this is off the top of the head. This ain't set stone or nothing.
I feel like I'm missing one, and it's gonna be bad that I missed it.
That's what happens when you've seen so.
You've seen so many shoot 'em up kind of movies.
Just gonna throw the Raid in there, and there you go, 5.
But that wasn't really shoot 'em up.
The gunplay gets dispensed in the very. They get rid of that.
Yeah, because they just fight.
Almost toward the beginning,
right.
They just fight.
Yes, like I said, it's more martial arts, so I should probably scrub that one. It's hard.
It's hard. That one's hard.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't put Equilibrium in my top 5. It's silly, but
we really enjoyed that, though. Yeah, we really did like that one. Oh, Lord. I know what you mean. Yeah,
have you seen Equilibrium?
No, I did look.
It's great. I mean, it's so silly, but it's great. It's Fahrenheit 451, but instead of setting things on fire, they shoot the people that are. There's no emotions. They've decided to go full Vulcan and suppress all emotion,
right?
Because it's the cause of all conflict and wars and everything.
That's a lot like
that's Christian Bale.
Far Sector.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So it literally has. They call it gun kata, is what the guys practice in the movie, and it's literally.
They really hate it out here on that Rotten Tomato.
But see, it's
again,
it's in the collection.
Oh wait, no. Audience 81.
Yes.
Critic 41.
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
That sounds right. That other thing did
Critic
not
heard gun kata and they were like, I'm out. I ain't even watch the rest of the movie.
Well, you don't need to watch it because you're not gun kata dude or ladies. That's what I'm saying. That was the point I was making. And that was, again, the basis of this episode.
And some people miss out, and I know we can end it, but like I think some people miss out because they listen to the critics. It's just like if it tickles your fancy, like go watch it. Don't like I don't really pay attention to the critics. If I was gonna go to the well and watch it, I'm gonna watch it.
If it's your genre, especially, right?
If it's just bad, I'll turn it off and go. Okay, I've had it.
That's correct.
You know, but
of course you can't do that in the theater. Well, you can walk
I
out.
have.
Yeah, I've walked out too. I walked out.
Yeah,
I walked out like 15 minutes in the Pootie Tang. I walked out of that one, dog.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I couldn't stomach it.
Awful.
I walked out. It's like, I can't do it.
Dare I say it might have been better than his last mess. Trash.
Yeah.
Cold. Get out of here.
Now I got to come up with my top 10. I got to come up with the top 10.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em up movies.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to post that or something.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I want to see it. I want to see. Because like I said, I want to see how many of them are mainstream versus the ones that, I mean, because granted, those, some stuff that, you know, is not common to the general public can make it into that category by hitting all, you know, checking all the right boxes.
Correct.
I mean, they don't necessarily have to be.
Some of it is relevance too. Like for example, like Bad Boys for me. It was the first.
This is a personal top 10. This ain't like, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Like Bad Boys to me, it was action, but also you were presenting two action stars that are my color.
Yep.
That's correct.
So, and I never.
They were hot at the time, boy. Like, I'm talking about they were moving,
sort of.
And
they were moving the meter at that time. Martin was certainly moving the meter.
For sure, but it was, Martin was all comedy. It was like the equivalent of Cat Williams.
But they were popular,
but that's what you needed to do, though,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like that's how that works,
right?
You know, the comic, you know, because
Eddie
Murphy had done it.
And I wasn't. This is gonna be unpopular, but like I love Eddie Murphy, but like Beverly Hills Cop is not my go-to for action.
No,
not at all.
No,
I mean,
it
was
an action comedy. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it was. Yeah,
yeah,
more silliness than action.
yes,
Yeah,
right.
but enough for Eddie Murphy to get rich. he was popular, man.
Right, make us laugh.
That's right. Well, get out there and make us laugh. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. See,
that was wrong.
He waiting on me to do it.
No,
I'm not gonna, I thought you were waiting on me to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
No, that was wrong with me.
Man.
Oh, you're a guest now. The views of.
I want to fill in, you know.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Patreon.com/EST1982 podcast is where you can go to support financially. But even if not, please, we value your time as well as any financial contribution that you may send our way. You can listen to this podcast on anywhere you get your podcast. Actually, I don't even need to go through the whole list. Also, you can go to EST1982podcast.com, the website, to see to view or hear all the episodes. Also, thank you, Gatekeeper, for such a lovely website. Thank you again, Cerebral Ninja, for joining us and giving us your expertise. See, I feel like I've gotten an education because I'm looking through a different set of glasses at these things, and I don't know what to. What to look for.
You have to have an appreciation for it to really appreciate it.
That's correct.
And so, like your analogy you said, is like the music.
Yeah, and so I need to try to look at it that way instead of through my my Oscar level story glasses. So I'm gonna try to do that and look at it through a different prism. And I advise everyone else to do the same. Don't listen to the critics before you have gotten your own opinion on something, unless you just know you don't want to go see it. But don't let others influence you into not seeing, which what I almost did with this Kate. I turned to the good homie and he's like, watch the Kate, and I wasn't disappointed. Especially like
I dragged you.
You did, but I did. I watched it. And then I texted him. I said, nobody had a gun. And then he was like, no, don't do it.
Right.
But I finished it.
Okay, good.
Creativity of the kills, by the way, is a big thing that we overlook.
Yes.
That's another thing that's really important.
Yes.
Is the creativity
If you spill
of the
blood in a very artistic manner, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we're so bad. Yeah.
It's hilarious. I mean,
if you can kill the villain at the end of the movie in a hilarious way,
points. Instant points.
Yeah. We always get a kick out of that.
Replacement killers, man. I mean,
that cat falling through those wires like 30 times, man. Like, and there's so much like electricity, the sparks, stuff, and he just keeps falling through one wire after another. And every time he would do it, we just would cry laughing harder and harder, man.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Creative death. So look for that also. And if y'all have, if the people out here listening, you got a top 5,
Blade.
top 10, throw it out there. Blade is action.
Yeah, then shoot them up. Yeah.
See, on
But
the
you
spot,
can't-
it's too many. on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut it up.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yes.
We have to.
But
we
yeah,
have to
Blade-
come. We have to
Blade,
revisit
absolutely.
these. Yeah, we have to
I
revisit
told you you
these. Like
could.
have like
Revisit.
shoot 'em ups.
Yeah.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Boom.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, y'all be making lists all day. Well, compile your list, those of you out here listening, and we'd like to see that. Because
Right.
we know the conversation out on the groups on Instagram and Facebook are very lively. So please contribute. And until next time, people, we'll holler at you.